na action abi waiting.
Na action me I talk.
At Action, now your matter dey our head 24/7 unto how we go fit help you better your life and your business, because we don dey do am for 14 years. Dial *572# now. Download the Action.
Okay, great. Okay, all right, great. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Sorry, good afternoon. My name is Adefisayo Akisanya. I'm the head marketing communications, and I'd like to warmly welcome each and every one of you to Action Connect digital platform where we discuss topical issues. And today we'll be focusing on digital transformation literacy. So basically, our CDO is on ground to share insights and information regarding what the bank is doing through digital channels and how we can better support you and your business. I've seen a couple of comments. I think I've seen 1 or 2 comments about the digital loan. Be rest assured, the CDO is here. It will take all questions. Welcome, everyone. If I do miss your name or your location, apologies. So I'll just do a quick scan. Welcome, Chioma from Festac. We have Yusuf from Kaduna. I think we have some people from Cross River. Okechukwu from Ikorodu. Welcome, everyone. We also have Emma. There's an MTN star retailer. We're really excited to have every one of you join us. Welcome to Info Badagry. We're excited to have you here. So without further ado, I just want to waste our time and our data. So I would take the opening remark, and then we'll have the CDO's presentation that would be very brief and concise, and then we'll take the question and answer session. I'm sure that's why we're all here. So your concerns regarding the Brighter loan, whatever issues you have, we will try our possible best to resolve them. So if you have any question, I would say please don't drop them in the chat. Drop them in there's a Q&A box so that we don't miss them. And because the Q&A box is only for question and answer, so we don't miss them. So it's really important that you don't drop them in the general comment section, but in the Q&A. So the Q&A, when you scroll down, there are different icons on the bottom. You see the microphone, the video, participants, and you see Q&A. So that's where we recommend that the questions should go so that we don't miss the questions. All right, thank you, everyone. So if I can have the CDO's profile so we can just get straight into the conversation. Good morning, Chine from Ariara. Good morning. I'm not sure if I missed anybody else. Let me do a quick scan again. Charles from Port Harcourt, welcome. And then welcome to some of our colleagues that joined us as well. We do have a lot on now, but what we want to do is to start because we value your time. So as people come in, they will join us and then we'll welcome them again. So like I mentioned, we will be taking digital transformation journey. His name is Paul Ehiagbonare, but we'll call him Paul E. Paul E is a seasoned leader in digital transformation, business innovation, and customer experience. He currently serves as the Chief Digital Officer at Action Microfinance Bank, where he spearheads the digital transformation journey. With over 15 years experience spanning telco, banking, fintech, and energy sector, Paul has held diverse roles in IT, marketing, e-commerce, payment, product design, management, digital banking, and customer experience. Throughout his career, Paul has successfully led and executed numerous innovation, transformation, and startup projects across various organizations. His visionary approach to disruptive solution has driven through leadership in innovation and the ecosystem. As the service bank, contributed significantly to the bank's digital strategy and digital payments ecosystem. He is a pivotal member of the NetSP Startups team overseeing the implementation of the fully digital banking strategy and the successful launch of the multiple digital banking platform. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome Paul E., our CDO, to take his presentation. But before we take the presentation, I don't know if we can have the poll questions up as well, please. Can we stop sharing this profile and have the poll questions up? So I think it's about 5 questions. We want to find out some information. So we want to be sure if you an individual, if you have like an individual company or an MSME, so we understand how to better serve you. What industry do you operate? We have somebody saying that they operate in telco. So are you including an accessory, manufacturing, oil and gas, telco? So just pick the sector where you operate. Do you currently use any data finance management application? If no, would you like further education on this? Are all areas of your business currently digitized? So for some of us at MSMEs, how do we do our businesses? Is it manual or are there some aspects of it that is digitized? So I think it's just about 5 questions. If you could just pick the most appropriate answer, I think yes, no, not sure. Some are yes, no. And then for the sector, we have a list of sectors. If you could just please pick them so that we can have more information on where we can meet you and better serve you. So welcome again to Tom, Echo Green from Ikorodu, Bola Shinyobade from Ikeja. Welcome everyone. So I think I'll use the floor for Paul E. so they can take us in the presentation. Thank you everyone.
Thank you very much, Fisayo. I'd like you to just very audible. Thank you. All right, please, I'd also like a confirmation that you can see my screen as well.
Yes, I can see your screen.
All right. So good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to especially welcome you to this webinar. It promises to be a very insightful resources that we will need to improve on how we do businesses as SMEs and how we also manage our financial life as individuals. Action Microfinance Bank is an impact-driven organization. We want to help people come up higher economically. We want to make sure that people are able to succeed in life. We want to make sure people succeed in business. We want to make sure that you have the things you need financially, financial support, financial advice, financial information to make sure that you achieve your goals of economic empowerment. We're also supporting the government in various initiatives to also drive empowerment of micro, medium, and small businesses, as well as low-income earners as well. So we are an impact-driven organization, and part of what we are doing today is to show you what you can do better as a business, how you can do things better as a business, how you can improve your financial well-being as an individual using digital means. So today we'll take a journey as we look at the transformative power of digital financial literacy on MSMEs and individuals. I'd like you to pay rapt attention as we walk you through what will become very crucial and critical for you, as you do your business, and how you will be able to drive scale, attract investors, improve your credit rating, improve your credit profile, as well as be able to manage your finances better, whether as an organization or as an individual. Please kindly move all distractions away, give it your best shot in terms of attention, and I'm sure at the end of it, you'll find it worthwhile. So we'll go right in. First, to get started, I'd like to start with a quote from a popular, renowned financial author, one who writes books. His name is Robert Kiyosaki. And, the quote says, money without financial intelligence is money gone, is money soon gone. Now read it again. Money without financial intelligence is money soon gone. I know that we've heard of the popular slogan, money meets road, like we properly say in Nigeria, right? So money without financial intelligence is as simply as saying money meets road. Okay, so this underscores the point in terms of the importance of being financially aware, and not just being financially aware, being digitally financially aware of what is happening around you, how to take advantage of it, how to leverage your opportunities, and how to use it to improve your overall business outlook. So have this at the back of your mind that if there's money and there's no financial intelligence, that money will be gone very soon. If we give you money as Action Microfinance Bank and you do not have the wisdom to manage it, you don't have the wisdom to use it as a business or an individual, that money is money soon gone. And this is part of why we are organizing this webinar, to educate you, to inform you, and to teach you. So what we'll be discussing today will be what will help you understand what digital financial literacy is, and then why it is important to you as an MSME or as a business. And thirdly, how it can help you transform the way you do business and also transform the way you manage your finances as an individual. The key benefits that come from applying these principles that we'll walk through today, and then tools and resources that you find very useful. Excuse me, tools and resources that you find very useful as you move along the way. The knowledge garnered from this session today will help you move into the future. It will prepare you for your opportunities. It will prepare you and improve your outlook as a business. It will improve your outlook as an individual. So let's go in and let's see. We're hoping that at the end of this session, you would have learned critical things that you can apply, and you will see the effect as you do so. Excuse me. All right, so now what is digital financial literacy? It is the knowledge, the skills, and the behavior that individuals or businesses need to effectively manage or improve their finances or financial well-being. I'd like you to pay attention to the top 3 items, and I'm going to activate my laser so you can see this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. 1, knowledge. 2, skills. 3, behavior. It is not about just having the money or getting the money or applying for the money. It is not just about knowing how to use a phone. These 3 things must always come together, and this is what makes up literacy. To apply that you need to consistently portray so that you can effectively manage or improve your finances, whether you are a business, an MSME, or an individual. Financial well-being is something that cuts across businesses and individuals. It involves, digital financial literacy involves understanding how to use digital tools and how to use digital technologies to make informed financial decisions. Digital financial literacy gives you also beyond that to also protect yourself, protect your financial information, protect your financial assets. So it involves overall understanding how to use these digital tools, and then the technologies, how to use them as well, so that you can make good decisions, so that you can make good choices, so that you can make smart choices, and then also so that you can access better financial services, whether it is credit facilities, whether it is a business advisory, all that together. And while you are able to use digital, you now also need to know how to use it to also protect your financial information and your digital assets. So this is what digital financial literacy is. Knowledge about finance, knowledge about digital, and bringing the two together and use it to and deploy it for your business. So now let's look at why is digital financial literacy important. And this is because financial technology on its own cannot drive financial inclusion. Like I said, you have digital literacy, which is the knowledge and ability to use digital devices. Once you're able to use a smartphone or a normal phone, you know how to browse the internet, you know how to do Instagram, Facebook, you are digitally literate at the minimum. And then once you know how to carry out financial behaviors, like how to do savings in the bank, how to borrow money from the bank, or how to invest, then you are financially literate. So there's financial literacy, there's digital literacy. But the intersection point between the two, what really brings it together, is digital financial literacy. It blends both of them together, but adds one thing, which is behavior. And I'll talk about that in a bit. We can deploy as many technologies as we can as a bank, but if you do not understand it, the technology will not move forward. If you are aware, as I know you are aware, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, they've done different things, to drive financial inclusion. But today, the central bank and the World Bank still publish that the goals for financial inclusion have not been fully achieved. Why? Because there's a missing link that they are not trying to push very hard on, and it is the literacy part of it, the digital financial literacy part of it. Because this is what empowers individuals and SMEs to reduce financial stress, to enable better decision making, and to foster economic growth. They used to say, what you don't know cannot harm you, as we know popularly. But it has been proven that what you do not know can actually harm you. It can block you, it can limit you, it can stunt you, it can hinder you, and it can do much more. So it's important. What you know is important. The difference between Dangote, that is doing billions and billions of naira and dollars, and someone who is selling rice with a wheelbarrow as a small business owner, is what Dangote knows. The difference is not like because Dangote has two heads or the other one doesn't have one head. It is because of what Dangote knows. So what you know can make a difference. Digital financial literacy is what you know about digital and what you know about finance. How is it important again? One, it helps to drive financial inclusion and access. I mentioned we can build all the fancy technologies in the world, but if you do not know how to use it to access credit, you don't know how to use it to do loans, you don't know how to use it to do savings, then it's just a waste of time. Until you understand the technology, you know how to access it, and you know how to use it, then we have not done anything right. And that's why we're discussing this today with you, because it is so important, because it drives financial inclusion and access. It means that we can build and educate people on technology that we can use to drive businesses, even to places where we may feel that there's no internet. And we see that happen today, and I'll touch on it more in terms of how this is getting done. So it promotes inclusion by enabling the people that are far away from where you have the banks concentrated to be able to access credit. The people in the villages, in the remote areas today who are not experiencing full financial services like those in the bank, financial literacy is one of the ways we will break that challenge. It's one of the ways we will break that. It's one of the ways we will overcome it, by educating them on what to do, how to use it, and how to deploy it. And as a small business owner, you play a part. As an MSME, you play a part in this. The second thing it can help you do as an SMSC or as an individual is that it enhances your efficiency and security. So you are running your businesses. There is what you know digitally that will help you improve how you run your business. And you will see it in a bit. There is what you know that will secure how you do your business. There is what we know that will protect you against digital threats. And there's what we know that will help you enhance your overall financial well-being. There is a way to work, but there's also a way to do smart work, right? There's a way to operate your business ordinarily, and there's a smarter way, which comes by being digitally financially aware. Another thing, important point, is that digital financial literacy helps you as an individual to make sound financial judgment, sound financial decision. It helps you to know how to manage your finances, and it knows how to, and it comes with what helps you to adapt to technology as it changes every day. If you are doing your small business the way you were doing it 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you need to change your approach. If you are doing the same thing with the same way over the past 5 years, you might not necessarily see another result. You have to do things differently. You have to be educated as far as digital financial literacy is concerned. You have to be, taught. You have to learn. You have to understand what is now possible and what is no longer reliable. And lastly, concerning digital financial literacy importance is it helps to drive economic growth and sustainability. So especially for businesses, and even individuals, You can see, you may say you are doing a side hustle. That is your small business. You may say you are doing a printing business. You may say you are doing a plumbing business. You are selling real estate accessories, plumbing wares, and things like that. But when you understand what digital financial literacy can do to that business, it will completely change how you work, how you operate, how you assess what you need to scale your business. That is why it is important. It has an impact on the economy. It has an impact in your decision making. It has an impact in your efficiency of your processes as an SME. It has impact in terms of securing, helping you achieve a more secure way of doing things. And it helps you to do financial inclusion and access, meaning to expand and open up your business more easily to other people that need to come in to drive numbers for you, to drive revenue for you, to drive growth for you. All right. Now, let's look at something very important around digital financial literacy. It is 20 to 40% skill and 60 to 80% behavior. If you know what you know, but you do not behave right with what you know, then what you know will not take you anywhere. A lot of times it is not what we know, it is what we do with what we know. So the things you will learn today, it will be very important for you not just to hear it, but to take it and to take action with it, to take steps with it, to do something with it. That knowledge you gain will bring confidence for you to make informed decisions as a business owner. Whether you are operating a mobile money account or a digital savings account or a credit service, or whether you are running a small business, no matter how the business is, once the skill is a smaller fraction, but the behavior, your attitude to it, how you take action based on it, how you drive your business based on it, is the determinant factor of how you succeed. So 20 to 40% in terms of skill, what you need to know how to do, what you need to know to be able to do, and then what you now do with what you know. Now, let's look at some dimensions in terms of what digital financial literacy is for individuals. For an individual, you are first an individual before you are a business. The MSMEs we have today are constituents of individuals, groups of people who have come together to form an organization. It can be a one-man business, yes, it can also be a business with more than one person. But let's look at things from an individual perspective before we look at things from a business perspective. As an SME or MSME or individual, you have to have the ability to use digital devices. The ability to use digital devices is very crucial. You must be aware of products that are being offered through digital means, using internet and mobile phones. You must be aware of the various savings, payments, loans, asset management, and investment platforms available. If you do not know these things, it just limits you as an MSME. Your thinking will be limited. Your visibility will be restricted. When opportunities come, you will not recognize them. You must at the least know how to operate a smartphone. If you have been using the Palasa phone, the phones that cannot access internet, as an individual, as a small business owner, you need to come up higher. You need to invest at the minimum in a cheap smartphone, if that is what you can afford. If you cannot afford, you can afford a higher one, get a better one. You can invest in a tablet, right? Or you can invest on a laptop. It is very important because you cannot come up higher digitally if that is the only phone, because the opportunities you will need to access, you will miss them. Today, there are people that run businesses on Instagram just using their phone. Some don't have office, but when you check their turnover, you will be surprised at what they do. No shop, but what they are doing is more than what you can see in 15 shops. Why? Because there's something they know. How to use Instagram to do marketing, how to use Facebook to do marketing, how to use WhatsApp to do marketing. You cannot do Instagram marketing with a Palasa phone. You cannot do WhatsApp marketing with a Palasa phone, right? It's very important that you invest a little in a digitally enabled device, a smartphone, a tablet, or a computer. And you must also learn about what is available. How do I do savings digitally? How do I do investment digitally? How do I get a loan digitally? Right? Because this will help you move fast. This will show you and keep you abreast of what is happening. And this will help you may not have basic digital skills and knowledge of financial products. And we'll talk about some of these things in the upcoming slides. Two, as an individual, you must be aware of digital financial risk. This is part of digital financial literacy. It's not just teaching you about how to make money. It's also teaching you how to be aware of the risk, what to protect yourself from. Because as you open up in the digital world, one of them you have to be aware of is what we call phishing. This one right here. What is phishing? Phishing is when somebody sends you a message, whether through email or SMS, positioning as a financial institution or any other kind of institution, just so that they can get your personal information or your financial information. If you are not aware of it, you will get scammed. If you are not aware of this, you will lose money. It is very important. This is part of the digital financial literacy that we all must know. When they send you an SMS and it looks like GT Bank, check it whether it is really GT Bank. It may be GT Bank I at the back of it, but in your mind, you have already seen GT Bank. You did not look at it well. And that is why the banks are investing heavily to educate, to say, we will not ask you for your personal information. This is the reason. And that thing is called phishing. A lot of businesses have lost money because of this. All right. So when they send you an email, click on something, do not click on it. Check the email that comes. Don't just open the email and click it. Check the email. Check who sent the email and check whether it's on the bank. Some of them will put GT Bank at, they'll put something else.com. You know that that one is not from GT Bank. It's somebody just trying to mirror GT Bank to do that fraud. So that is called phishing. The other one is called farming. What is farming? Farming is where they redirect you to a page that looks like a bank's page for you to input your PIN, your BVN, all those other information. We need to run away from those kind of things, right? You need to protect it, but you will not know if you are not aware. And that's why we're having this session today, so that you are aware. As you begin to move in the digital space, I begin to we also have spyware where they will send you something. The moment you open it, it can download something to your computer. And then from there, they can access your information or download something to your phone. So be careful about what you click. Be careful. There was a time someone called me and said, oh, we want you to be a part of this WhatsApp group. And the group was a group I was familiar with. We are going to send in the WhatsApp group and everything. And all. WhatsApp group. So why are you asking me to join a WhatsApp group? Why? Because I was digitally aware. But I also had a younger brother that they did the same thing to him. And then when he took the code, they got his information. The next thing, they were using his information to ask people in the group for funds. And people were paying money to the account, not knowing that he wasn't even the one. So you have to protect yourself as an individual. You have to be aware of this risk. The third thing is digital risk control. How do you now protect yourself from these things? How do you protect your personal information? On no account should you release your PIN to anyone asking for it. It is called personal information, right? So it is personal. No bank will ask you for it. You only enter your PIN when you want to carry out a financial transaction, when you have logged into the application, when you are right there in the application. So understand that. And another thing is staying informed about what is happening. The fourth thing, having the knowledge of what government is doing. And when it happens such that you, by error or mistake, fall a victim to these fraudsters who are doing these things, you know the immediate action to take. The last one I didn't touch about is the SIM swap. I'm sure some of us have experienced it. They can swap your SIM and and because your phone number is tied to your BVN, they can use it to, access your account, because they can get other information and then they re-engineer it and then they can use it. One person was caught some time ago, and he was caught with over 30 phones that he stole from people with their SIM cards, and was trying to use it to take advantage of them. So you need to stay informed, right? You need to understand, okay, if immediately you by error give your PIN to a fraudster, what will you do? Immediately call your bank to shut your account. Immediately dial a code, the bank's code. There's a place to block account. You can block your account. You have to be aware of these things. So in a event of you can block the account. If it's a SIM card, you can immediately call the telco to disable your SIM. Those are some of the things you need to be aware of, so that in the case, because these things happen, you know what to do. Now, let's look at things on the business side. As an MSME, one of the dimensions for digital financial literacy you must know is debt management. As a business, you must understand loans and other credit offers, knowledge of loan repayments, and the effects of default. Some MSMEs are defaulting on their loans. Let me tell you what that does to you. When you default on your loan, it reduces your chance of getting a loan. Not just only in that bank you took the loan from, but in other banks where you want to go and get a loan. There is what we call your credit score today. All the banks integrate with the credit bureau agencies. We call them credit bureau organizations, right? So every time you take a credit and you pay back, you get a good score. You pay back again, you get a good score. Next time when you want to take money from that bank, you stand the chance to get higher. But if you are not committed and you are defaulting anyhow, you are missing payments anyhow, your score is going bad. You might think you are getting away with it, but you are not getting away with it. It is building a bad credit profile for you as a business. You know what will happen? When an investor wants to give you money, they will look at your credit profile and see that you are always defaulting. Some will run away from you, if not all of them. I understand there can be challenges, right? But when there are challenges, let the bank be aware. Don't default anyhow. Have a good loan repayment schedule. Have a good loan repayment history. Have a good knowledge. You have to understand things. Don't just sit and say, I collected a loan from the bank. You have to understand how the loan works. Do you know what they call reducing balance? Do you know what they call flat rates? It's not enough to just take a loan and say they gave me a loan of 5 million. Understand the loan. How the loan will work. What will they be deducting? Why are they deducting it? Why did it get to that particular amount they are deducting? What are the terms and conditions? Some of you will take, MSMEs will take loans, you will not read the terms and conditions. You have to read it, and so that you are aware, because the awareness helps you to make sure you do not default. The awareness helps to make sure that you maintain a proper debt management record. Some of you as MSMEs may be paying back your loan, but you're not even recording it anywhere. You need to have a system in your business, in your office, where you are recording it. This month, I paid this amount. Next month, this is the next one. When you pay it, you go there, you enter it, you pay this amount. Action Microfinance, for example, will give you your paper that shows your loan repayment schedule, how you'll be paying. Keep that document. Tick it as you are paying. When tomorrow you need it, it will come. But try to be steady in your loans. Another very important thing for MSMEs and even individuals is budgeting and what we call financial management literacy. If you own a business and you are not setting financial goals, you are not creating budgets, there's just nothing to track. You are not tracking income and expenses. You are not planning for future financial needs. Then you are not doing something right. One, it may not mean anything now, but it is diminishing your chances. And the reason why this is more important is that you need to deploy digital tools to help you. I know some of your challenges will be because I do not have a laptop, maybe I do not have a system, I do not have the software. And I'm going to show you some of the software you can use for these purposes, right? So it's very important that you understand, as a small business, what is your budget for the year? Put it somewhere using a digital platform. What do you plan to do? How are you doing now versus budget? At the beginning of the year, what did you set as your sales target? Right? Oh, I set 10 million naira as my sales target. And every month you are digitally tracking it. This month we did 3 million. Next month we did 2 million. The other month we did 1.5 million. Are we moving towards your target, or you're not moving towards your target? This is very important for you to track as a business. If today you are not doing that, Action MFB is encouraging you to start this. That's why we said it is 20 to 40% skill, and it is 60 to 80% behavior. Some of us know about budgeting, but are you doing it? No. Start it. It is part of digital financial literacy. You know why? Tomorrow, when somebody comes and wants to invest $1 million in your business, or 500 million naira in your business, they will look at, do you have a budget? Do you have this? What is your, how are you performing? Are you tracking your income? Are you tracking your expenses? How much did you spend as a business? As an MSME, you need to be able to track how much you spent in the previous month. If you are doing it through ordinary paper, it will be very difficult. There are digital ways to track it so that you can just click, you will see all the expenses. You can show it to anybody, they can show it to any investor anytime. This is very important because you need to scale that business, you need to grow that business, you need to move that business on. The third thing is you need to be digitally, financially aware of banking and investment services. What products do the bank have that are available for you today? Do you know that at Action Microfinance Bank, we have solar loan? So maybe you are running your business, electricity is a problem. Do you know that we can give you solar loan? It is there. You are a business and you want to pay, as even though you hold a business or an individual, you want to pay school fees now that school is resuming. Are you aware that Action Microfinance Bank has school fees loan that you can just go online and apply for? Very important. We also have what we call artisan loan. Are you an artisan and you need a loan to improve your business? We have artisan loan. At Action Microfinance Bank, we have about 26 products, 23 to 26 products, all kind and all manner, to support all kinds of small businesses. We can give loans, all kinds of amounts, whether from 200, 100,000 or 50,000 to 1 million to 2 million to 5 million to 10, we can give you that amount. But are you aware that we can? That small business you are doing, do you know that there is a way you can use it to attract funding? There's a way you can use it to attract investment? Are you aware that as a business, you are supposed to be saving money every month so that when we look at your cash flow, we are seeing that you are able to save something every month. Are you able to move something every month? While the business is going, there is something somewhere. This is very important for you as a small business or as a medium business. I'll tell you the story of a friend of mine. He started this business where he was selling recharge cards and he was selling airtime and data. He just rented a shop and he started doing all those things, recording all those things and all. And then he was just diligent at it, you know. And then a time now came, somebody now that he knew now, like, okay, what are you doing? Oh, can I see? And he went and he showed the man all his records. The man saw all the inflow, the man saw the outflow, the man saw everything. You know what happened when they were done? The man said, I like what I said, I will invest in your business, and gave him 30 million naira straight on that business. And gave it to him in dollars. Why? He was aware of how to attract funding. You have to position your business to attract the funding you need. Another thing very important is inventory and supply chain management. If you today, how are you doing bookkeeping? How are you doing inventory management? If you are selling fast-moving consumer goods, you are selling milk, you are selling mattress, you are selling whatever your business is, even if you are in technology space, fundamental error. As a small business, as a medium business, the ability to prepare financial statements, your ease of filing tax returns, your ease of maintaining your cash book, it is important you have this is there. And we are not talking about manually having them. We're talking about digitally having them, because tomorrow, the people that want to look at your books, they want to look at it digitally. So it's very important that you understand these key dimensions when it comes to digital financial transformation, digital financial literacy for MSMEs. So it's important, have the software that can help you keep your inventory. Tomorrow, when an investor wants to look at your books, you click and you export it as PDF and you can give it to them. Right? Another thing very important to know as an MSME is digital marketing. Who told you that you cannot sell bole online? You can sell it online. You can use Instagram. You have to know that digital marketing is possible, and it starts with you having a smartphone or a laptop, right? You have to know about e-commerce. You business on. If you have been doing your business physically, we want to challenge you as Action Microfinance Bank that prepare to move your business online, and let your preparation start now. We will be happy to guide you through the process, to teach you through the process, because you can reach a wider audience. You can attract new people to your customer base. You can increase your sales. You can increase your profit. You can increase your revenue once you bring your business online, once you go digital with your business. And it does not take anything. I will show you. It doesn't take anything to do it. It just only needs you to take 10 minutes of your time and you will be online. You just need to take 10 minutes of your time and you will be surprised that you're able to do business, right? Now, so those are the key dimensions for that. Now, let's look at some of the tools. How are you going to be able to do it? What do you need to be able to do it? I know while I spoke, some of you may have been thinking of, very expensive software. Oh, very expensive. I have to be paying this amount every month. No, there are free tools. There are good tools. There are tools that you won't even spend 10,000 naira a month on. There are tools you won't even spend 5,000 naira a month on. And they are all online. There is one for accounting and debt management called Zoho Books. With Zoho Books, you can manage your payables, you can manage your receivables, you can track expenses, you can even do invoicing. Some businesses today, if you have not gone to a printer to print invoice for you, you have not even started. So you are so heavily dependent on a physical paper invoice when you can even do invoicing digitally. If you want to print it, some cases, fine. If you have a POS machine, it can print receipts. But every copy of your invoice, you need to keep it. If they ask you, you've been doing business in the past 10 years, where are the invoices? If you are using the normal paper invoice, receipt invoice, that the printer will print at maybe, where is it, at Mushin and give to you, or wherever they print and give to you. You cannot find those papers of 10 years ago because you may have discarded them or thrown them in. And even if you see them, the information will not be clear. And nobody can audit it. But if you do it digitally, it is there forever. Anytime you want it, you click, you can access it. Another good tool, if you are interested in something for accounting, is called Cashew. And I put the website links there so that if you can pick it, you can see it, and you can use it. With Cashew, you can just set up, you can set up this account on this platform if you just visit there in less than 5 minutes and you are up and running. Sage 50 is another one for bookkeeping, invoicing, and cash flow. And then for budgeting, there's what we call Tiller. It can help you in looking at your budget, planning your budget, how you are managing your debt. As you are paying off your debt, you are reflecting it. Spreadsheet automation. It can even automate it like as if it was Excel, and then it's perfect for small businesses that maybe you may prefer to use something simple like Excel sheet. You can use this. It's available at tillerhq.com. Please take note of it. These are tools that can help you. And then for those of us that want to take our businesses online, you can look at some of the tools that are available today. For example, we have what we call the payment pages that the fintech companies like Paystack and Flutterwave are doing. Do you know that you can set up an online shop in less than 10 minutes and you'll be able to receive payment from people with your debit cards? That is very possible. All you need to do is to go there, create your payment page. Is it shoes you are selling? Is it bags you are selling? Is it whatever it is? You just set it up, connect it to your bank account, upload the picture of the product, you are good to go. People can buy and pay straight with their debit card online. E-commerce has started for you, but you need to be aware that this is possible. You can visit this page. And if you're a merchant and you deal with bulk goods, there's another platform called Duplo, tryduplo.com, where you can go to and you can do B2B. You can buy things in bulk, pay in bulk, even get loans to finance it and, make your business scale the way your business should scale. And of course, when it comes to banking services, there are many of them, but I'll just give you that of Axiom. For Axiom Microfinance Bank, we have what we call the Axiom Money app. With the Axiom Money app, you can access loans instantly within 10 minutes. Just download the app using the link I have here, whether it's Android or iOS. This link will automatically detect that you can download it. We also have the school fees loan. I mean, these are products that are digital, 100%. You don't need to walk into a physical branch. From where you are sitting, you can just click and apply for school fees loan, everything end to end. So these are some of the tools that we have and the others that you can leverage as a small business. If you own a small business, I'd like you to take your time to look at these tools under the accounting and debt management, as well as under budgeting. It will help you improve the outlook of your business. And then, why do we need all these things? Why? Because it helps you to get prepared for your opportunities, whether it is funding opportunities or partnership opportunities or even government intervention. And I'll ask the MSMEs here, are you aware, and I believe you should, that the government has released or is releasing about 5 billion or more intervention funds for small businesses? Are you ready to partake of that intervention fund from the government for your business? What do you have if you are going to be located? Do you even know how to access it? Do you know the way to go about it? What do you need? Those are very important information. And things like we have touched on are the things that help you to get prepared for those opportunities. 2, right information for you to scale your business. As an MSME, you have to study, you have to learn, you have to unlearn, you have to relearn. You have to unlearn how you are currently doing businesses and relearn new ways of doing business. There are information you should get about, oh, this thing I'm doing, how other people doing it? How are they doing it? How is it working? An example of a website is on screen, which we call budget.org. If you go there, you will see all kinds of all manner, all the things government is doing. There are different kinds of government intervention funds. The government is working with the likes of Axiom Microfinance Bank to get funds across to people. Are you aware? And that's why it's important to understand the banking services that are available to you. You sign up on Action Microfinance Bank today, you have taken the first step to getting ready for these opportunities. And then never getting stranded money when you need it. Imagine you need money right now because of a challenge, and you can just go to Action mobile app and apply for a loan and instantly get it within 10 minutes. And beyond that, as a business, these tools we've talked about will help you operate faster and better. What will take you like 3 hours, what will take you like 24 hours, what will take you like 48 hours, you are now able to just get it done in minutes. Imagine being able to just sell something to someone and the person gets the invoice. If somebody was buying something from you online and you needed to go and send the person the invoice physically, it won't even work. But you sell online, the person automatically gets invoice online. You have a copy stored on your site that you can log in anytime to see and to show anybody. You are operating better. There are a lot of benefits, but these are just some of them. But most importantly, as a business, a small business, you have to be prepared for your opportunities. I know of a man, his name is David Wedge. Many of you know him. We used to work in the same company back in the day, and he started selling clothes just as a small business owner. But he recorded everything. He had good records and everything. He would sell clothes, he would sell shirts, he would sell shoes, he would sell bags. That was what he was just doing. And then he now went to rent a shop, one shop, and just started buying, putting the clothes, selling. But he was so literate, he knew what to do. He went to the bank to let the bank understand what he was doing. And then, in fact, the bank began to see his records, his inflow, his outflow. It is the banks that came to him. Okay, we'll give you money to scale. How much do you need? Okay, we'll give you this, we'll partner with. And they did it, and the business scaled. Now he's in several states in the country with a shop in the UK. And he started so small. Digital financial literacy is very important. Every Tuesday, I think every Tuesday and Thursday, there's this Fidelity SME forum, for example, that they air on one of the radio stations. You will hear different people talk about their use cases, what happened, how it transformed them, how what they did prepared them for the opportunity. But if you don't go digital, if you do not have the digital mindset, that is a potential cap and a potential limitation on what you can do. As we wrap up, I'd like to say something very important. We may say, what about those at the bottom of the pyramid? How are we going to be able to reach them? The truth is, they don't have to remain there. If you're an MSME who is operating today at that very, very low level, you don't have to remain there. You may say, I will not be able to use a smartphone. Who says you cannot use a smartphone? Or we are ready to educate you. All you need to do is get one, right? And the World Bank is trying to do things like that now by, as part of empowerment, give them tablets. You get a tablet, they teach you how to use the tablet. You're knowing how to use the tablet or the phone is just 20 to 40% of what you need. The rest is you actually now using it for your business. So you don't have to remain there. You can get a smartphone, you can get a laptop, you can get an iPad, but by all means, get digital, right? We will continue to deploy technologies that will meet those at the lowest level, right? So that we can serve them. But the kind of technology that will meet them there, we keep them limited. We don't want to keep them limited. Through financial education efforts like what we are doing today, we will get them to come up high, right? So that they can access more. Micro pensions, micro insurance, micro loans, everything that just helps them to come up and higher economically. And lastly, we are all involved in driving it, using every opportunity to engage, to teach, or to train. I'd like to cite something very striking for all MSMEs and individuals on the call. Every opportunity you have to engage with a customer of yours, right, use it as an opportunity to educate them. When you educate them, they will educate another person. That one person will become 2 customers for you, 2 will become 4, and you will keep going. You can grow your revenue, you can improve your customer service by enhancing the digital financial literacy of your customers. You are offering something today, tell them, you know that you can do this. And that's why you are seeing those agents. And let me give a story, and that's the story of OPay and MoneyPoint. Many of us know OPay. Before now, you go into a tailor's place to make your clothes. And once you make those clothes, you pay cash and you walk out. Many of those tailors are not educated. And that's why digital financial literacy is not 100% about your education. It has a lot to do with your behavior. Imagine somebody that didn't go to school but can operate POS, and we say the person is not literate. He didn't go to school but he can operate POS. He was educated. They put in QR. You can scan QR to make payments. And there's place. You can process. You drove financial inclusion, you drove digital literacy, and people are using this. So you are a small business, you are a tailor, you are a farmer, whatever. Come to action, we will give you your own POS, right? And with your own POS, you can collect payments from people's card. We can give you card, we can give you POS, we'll give you all the technology you need. As people come, educate them. Do you know that instead of paying me cash, you can pay me with POS? Educate them, let them pay you with POS. Do you know that you can transfer, educate them and they will truly transfer? So every opportunity you have as an MSME, use it to engage, use it to teach, use it to train, use it to, educate people about what you do, right? Whether it is your attendance, every opportunity, use it to engage, use it to register them, use it to bring them on board. And the same for individuals as well. You may be running your own individual business or you're an individual in an SME, engage, teach, or train. To close, I'd like to, end with a quote that says, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Once again, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. And this is by Thomas Jefferson. When you invest in knowledge, it will pay you better than hard labor because the knowledge will bring you what hard labor cannot bring you. So I'd like us to take this principle and apply it to our businesses. We'll be happy to take other questions. There's just a lot to talk about, but we'll stop here for now. And we'd like to take your questions and hear from you. Thank you very much. And this is our contact identification for is here for you. So thank you once again. I'll hand off to Fisayo right now. Thank you, Fisayo.
Thank you very much, Paul. That was quite an insightful session. Thank you very much. So I think we would just, maybe if you could please speak on the digital loan, the brighter loan. I have a couple of questions. So let me quickly read them. So maybe there was a question in the Q&A box, and then there are many questions from different people. So there's good day, Adeyemere Sekat Temitayo from Akure, Ondo State. Please, my question is, why is your digital loan not going through? And so there's another comment. So it's like everybody's interested in this particular loan, so because there's engagement around it. So I have another one. Good day. My question is, why do I have more than 2 accounts number on my online account? And also, why is digital loan not, I can't say that Akbo. There's something Akbo, I don't know what it is. There's another one for Action Money. I can't use my Action app. Why is this so? Then there's another one. I already credited my Action account 1,000. Again, another one for Action Money. I used to have, okay, I think this is a comment. I used to have an account when the branch came to Badagry, thanks to Action, because it built my business and I was able to grow my business. So I think that's a feedback. So did you get all that question regarding Action Money, digital loan? Or take them again?
Yes. Just go through one more time and then I'll take them.
Okay. All right. Why is your digital loan not going through? Why do I have why do I have more than 2 account number on my online account? I can't choose my Action app. Why is this so? Then there's another one that said, how do I apply? We've already provided a response with the link. There's another comment again that's saying the mobile app is hard to access. We've provided the link. There's another one. I don't know why it is always saying no record for my number. It's always like that. Whenever I'm trying to do USSD activation. Another one for the mobile app from Japheth Innocent. I downloaded the app. I went to the branch yesterday and submit all necessary documents. But till now, the account has not been upgraded and the customer service is not responding to my message. I use an Oppo Android smartphone. The response I get from my Play Store is that my device is not compatible with Action app. In this case, how can I apply for the loan? I can't access digital loan. Please, I want to know why. So there's a lot of awareness about the product. We just need information in terms of how they can navigate the Action Money app. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Fisayo, and thanks for everyone that has asked those questions. So first, the Action mobile app is available on Apple App Store if you use an iPhone and Google Play Store if you use an Android phone. For why is not going through, I wish you were a bit more specific in terms of what you saw on the screen. What exactly was it that wasn't going through? Well, let me just explain some frequently asked questions and what you could do in those situations. If you're trying to log in, starting with login, for example, and you are not able to continue, you need to check the phone number that is on your BVN is the phone number that we use. We want to make sure that nobody can hack into your account and put you in a security situation. So we make sure that when you are applying, when you are onboarding or setting up your profile, you use your BVN and the phone number on your BVN. Otherwise, you won't be able to complete your profile. So if that is it, then you need to check that. Two, when you apply, once you're successfully onboarded and you are in and you are, we will check whether you are running a debt somewhere else, right? We will analyze your bank statements. We will check what is actually coming into your account. We will analyze how much are you receiving as income? How do you even spend money in your account? We use all those things to determine what you are able to get, okay? Because as a bank, we also have to make sure that we are analyzing people properly and we are giving people correctly based on their capacity. If you apply and maybe you have a debt, you apply for 100,000 and you have a debt of 100,000 in another place, we will know because our systems talk to each other with other banks, with or credit bureaus. So we will know. And in that case, it will not go through for you because you can't even pay back. The everything that you can make in a month is 100,000. You are paying a loan of 100,000 and you want to collect another loan. Our system is very intelligent now, right? So it will not allow you go through, and it will inform you and let you know. So that's another reason it might not go through for you. It could also be because of an error at the time you were applying. And if that was the case, we encourage you to please go back and try again, and it should work for you. And then for someone they said that you could not use the Action mobile app, please check again. I'm very much aware the app is working. It's fine, even this morning. So please go again and try to log into it. I'd like to know what exactly the precise issue was, or whatever it is that blocked you, and we'll be able to provide a response to you. The other question that the app is hard to access. No, before now, you could say that, but we took some time because we heard your feedback. We optimized the onboarding process. It's so smooth now. It doesn't even take up to 4 minutes for you to even register. You can finish your onboarding, you can go in, it's easy to use, it's easy to navigate. So I'd like to know if it's something different because we have optimized that process so that it's so easy. And this is the step. You put in your BVN, we send the code to your BVN, you proceed to the next page. We will automatically, pick up your name and you ask you to confirm. You confirm it, you are done. The next thing will ask you to dial a code to activate your profile. So that I want to be sure that you are the one doing it and you have the phone with your number by another person. You want to activate the profile, will tell you to set your PIN and your security question. That's all. And then you are in. So within 2 to 4 minutes, you are done, depending on how fast you move. So it's very easy, except I know sometimes it's possible that maybe there was a OTP delay, maybe you didn't get the code on time, but check again. If that happened, please just try again. That may just be an error and you should be able to go through for you. Someone said, it says no record for my number. So please check whether you are using the phone number on your BVN. We need to be sure, because if you are not using the phone number you're using to apply is not the phone number on your BVN, you may have that kind of issue. And then to the question where the ask was, my account is not upgraded, even though I've submitted my details at the branch. We have provided a functionality for you to be able to upgrade your account online without having to go to the branch. There is a functionality there on the app called Upgrade Account. So just go there, log in, click Upgrade. You provide it, we'll upgrade it for you. However, since you've already submitted at the branch, I'd like you to drop your phone details. We'll get drop your phone details, the branch you drop the form in, and the account officer you engage will follow it through for you as well to make sure that it is treated immediately, right? So please drop your details so that we can pick it up and then we'll check it for you, and someone will give you a call from Action MFB. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paul. So if the details has to be sent, please send it directly. What we actually even recommend is for you to reach out to the contact center, phone call or WhatsApp, because we want to be able to protect your data. And we don't want you to share it in the open space where there are other participants. So I think we'll also drop the details here in the group chat so everybody can access it. If you can also drop the WhatsApp details as well. So I lost my login details and it's not working. Trying to do forget credential. I think another person also. So I'll take, if you are on a loan, can you be able to access? So we'll take those two questions and I would unmute. I think I see some hands up. I will unmute Ugonna. Thank you. If you could take the questions, please. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Fisayo. So for the first question where you forgot your login details, would like to know what exactly did you forget? Is it your email or is it your password? Just let us know. But what we can do is the moment you put in your BVN, right, we will check. And once we see your record, we take you to where you can actually reset your profile. So you can reset your profile easily, and then you will create your new password and you can go in. There's password reset, there's PIN reset when you are inside the app, there's password reset outside the app. So try to use it to reset, and it will reset your profile for you. You'll be able to get that done. That's quite easy on the app. And then you mentioned when you have a loan running and you want whether you can access the school fees loan. The answer is yes, but the condition is that it must meet what we call your DTI and DSR. Let me explain it so that it's clear. This DSR means debt service ratio. The central bank has told us that anybody who wants to take a loan must not be paying back for that loan the amount that is more than 33% of what is earning. Let me break it down. It means that if you are earning 150,000 and you take a loan, the maximum you should be able to pay back at the end of the month should be 1/3 of that amount, which is 50,000. So if you have gone to take a 50,000 naira loan from Axiom or any other bank, and then you want to come and check for it, we will check that. And when we see, it doesn't matter which bank you are using, we will check it, we will know, right? And once we see it, we know that you don't have the capacity, because if you do it, you may not be able to take care of your family, may not be able to take care of other things. And we don't want to see that you become a debtor that is not able to pay. So you will not be able to get it. But if, for example, what you took is lower, meaning what you took is like 10% of your salary, meaning you can still accommodate more, or 20%. When you come and apply, we will check and we'll see that, okay, your debt service ratio is not maxed out. So we'll look at it and consider. So we'll not tell, maybe you're asking for 150, we'll tell you based on what we see, it is 90,000 we can give you. Then you now say, okay, I'm fine with it, we'll give it to you. If you say you are not fine with it, you can decline it. So to answer the question, yes, you can get it, but it depends on your debt service ratio, whether you're having a loan outside or you're having a, but even if the loan is with Axiom, as long as you still have some space within your debt service ratio, we will be able to accommodate it for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paul. Can I have the poll? I think we have a second poll that I want to run. And then also, Ogonna Alegulem has also requested I would like to speak. So if he could be given the rights as well, so that I can speak. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have the poll questions up. I think it's about 5 questions as well. Which category of application do you currently use as a business owner? Is your business online? If no, would you like to bring it online? What area can Axion provide help or guidance on? Do you want us to support you with access to funds or finance, technical know-how? Is there any other one specific? And did you find this session engaging? Okay, all right, I think we have him here. So I'll just go ahead and Ogunla Alaigbolom, if you could go ahead to unmute and ask your question, please. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for the presentation.
So, yes, we can hear you.
good afternoon.
That's awesome.
I so much appreciate this effort put by ASIAM to educate us on how to grow our business. I pray that Lord continue to thank you all in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, my question is, actually, I started my business on little capital. So before I came to come across ASIAM, and as the day I fly, I started with 2,000, and I found out that they are the one even when I try to upgrade my account, because the level of my business then and now are not the same. Now my business is registered, and the income I'm making while I apply those loans there are not the one I'm making now. So when I request to apply in a higher loan, which I am capable of meeting up the payment, I was declined. I was declined. Rather, they gave me either 30% of what I applied. So I want to also beg your judge if you can upgrade my account, because this ASIOM app is not working on my phone. I lost my all the login details, even the password or the PIN. So I could not remember anything. And I've tried doing it even in the office here at the Baroa. It's not working. It's not working. So I don't know how people will going to help me, because I love action, and I want to base on action to boost my business. So this is all I can say for now. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, before you go, I just wanted to ask, when you say you are not able to use it, is it that you cannot install it on your phone, or you
I
cannot log
did,
in? What is the
I
issue?
did, but the issue is that I forgot my password and my yes,
Okay.
and
Okay. So it's fine. What we'll do is password. If you go to the mobile app on the first screen, right, you will see a place to forget to reset your password. If your phone is with you, all you just need to do is to launch it. You go to where you have login. At the bottom of the screen, you will see forgot password. Just press it, then put in your phone number. We will guide you through the process. Once you put in your phone number, we'll take you to the next screen. You will be able to change it, put a new password, set it, and then you finish the process. Then you can come back and log into the app. So try it, okay? If you still have challenges, call the number that we shared on the screen, and someone from our customer care team will stay on call with you to walk you through the process. All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I think there's another hand up. Ima Wheezy, can we please remove him to? And I think. Can you hear us? Hello, Ima Wheezy. Okay, so maybe that was the first one. If you can then just move him back there. Thank you very much. So I think we've actually captured all the questions. I'm going to do another quick scan. I think we've addressed, I can't access the loan. Let me just. Okay, there's also a feedback, and we've noted that I've responded to that, but I think I'll just read it for Paul. Will there be a certificate for the workshop? Should side, we've noted this, and then we would explore this feedback. A copy of the recording would also be shared with all the registered participants by tomorrow. So we'll have the link ready, and then you can go back. It will be hosted on the bank's YouTube channel, but we'll send it out by SMS to all the registered, and you can go back and watch it again, and also send it to your friends and family. Okay, so we have one for Agbo. We've not taken this. Taking my business online taking my business online moved me several times to change my business. I am Okada part seller. It's terrible that it's not online. If it's how, I'm not sure. That's basically what I have written. But if this person is Mr. Agbo or Mrs. Agbo, I'm not sure of the gender. If you could please give us more information so that we can better. Okay, thank you, Said. Can't wait to have the certificate and the recording. Thank you very much. Paul, do you have enough information to respond to the business, the Okada? Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Yes. So you mentioned that you are an Okada seller. That's a very good one. And yes, it's a business you can take online, right? So depending on where you are, if for example the location where you are or you are selling and supporting locations where they use Okada, that is fine. That's one thing you need to also check before you go online. Is this market very big for you? Or are you looking at just Benin City and those states where they may be using Okada? Are you looking at Lagos? Are you looking at Aba? Are you looking at Onitsha? Are you a major importer or just a small business owner? If you're a small business owner, yes, you can still bring it online. Once you're able to establish that, yes, there are people using bikes in those different locations. So you know that first of all, there's a market for it. So now you've established that. The next thing is simple. Those parts that you have, take a picture of them. I shared one of the links where you can quickly set up your e-commerce store within 10 minutes, right? You just take it, go there, create your profile, take the pictures, upload the pictures, put the price, put the description, right? And then you can go further by setting up an Instagram account or a Facebook account, right? And then put it there. And when people are asking you, do you have this? You can say, yes, they can check it. They say, okay, that's the one I'm looking for. And then they contact you, okay, let them pay. It won't be like they pay, you collect the payment online, and then you can now dispatch it to them wherever they are. So that's one way. What this will do for you is that, first of all, it will give you the presence and the visibility. When anybody goes to the internet to Google to search for where to buy Okada parts in Nigeria, your business will come on top of it. It might require you to spend a little money to promote it online so that people can see it. Yes, that is part of it. But what it will do is that it will give you a wider audience. So more people will get to know that there's somebody who can be selling Okada parts. And even from your online platform, they can just call you and say, do you have this part? And then they will be able to offer it to you. So there are different ways when you want to do it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paul. I think we've actually captured all the questions and the concerns. If I've missed your question, please drop them again in the Q&A box or in the general chat box so that I can take them again. Now, just give me like 1 minute. And then for some of the concerns that you've raised, please, we've dropped the contact center details, the phone number, and the WhatsApp. Please engage our provide with our products and services. Thank you. And then the bank on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, on TikTok and YouTube as well. And now Action Microfinance Bank. And then you can watch it again. You can share with your family and then your friends. Okay, I think that's all. Let me see if there's any other question that we've missed so that's everything. Just a second. Okay. Thank you. I think we're good. Thanks everyone for joining. So before we close, I don't know if there's any other parting words from our CDO. And I hope we've all been able to take the poll. Please share your feedback with us. Was it insightful and engaging? Did Mr. Paul E., did he provide you with the resources that you need? Do you think it's a worthwhile experience? Because we also want to get your feedback and understand, your pain points and how we can better serve you. Thank you very much. So, Paul, I don't know if there's anything from your end. If not, so that we can close and let our customers get back to their business.
Okay, just one word to everyone on the call. I'd like you to know that Action is here for you. when it comes to helping you succeed, just see us as your body, right? And if you have the need to scale up digitally, we are just a calling. We call our contact center and be happy to support you. We are interested in not just you having access to the financial services we offer, but we are very also interested in seeing that you understand how to use it, how to take advantage of it, how to improve your business, how to grow your business and become better. We want to leave you better than we met you. We want to help you succeed. So feel free to always reach out to Action. That's what we are here for. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Paul. It's actually been a very exciting session for me as well. I've also learned, right? So to our customers and that joined us, and I think some of our colleagues are online too, I'd like to say very, very big thank you for spending your afternoon with us, for investing your data in your business to have more resources to be able to move your business forward. Thank you very much. My name is Adefisaya Akisonya. I'm Ed Marketing Communications. We've been speaking with information that we need. Please follow us on the bank social media handle. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on YouTube. Yeah, we're basically on every social media platform, Action Microfinance Bank. Please say hello to us. And then we'll have more of these sessions. They're really exclusive sessions, right? And then they're free. We do a lot of investing and customer education. So these sessions are very free. But you have to follow us on social media so you have access to them. And sometimes also we have some sessions that are very exclusive. We will need to get maybe like the first 10 or 20 people to join as well. I think later in the month, we'll be having a chat with the MD CEO, Taiwo Joda. So whatever concerns you have, questions, comments, recommendation, issues, I think the date is September 18th, if I'm not mistaken. Please follow us on social media handle. We will start the engagement for the end this chat very, very soon. Thank you everyone for joining and have a good afternoon. Thank you. You can drop your comments in the chat box, how the session was for you. Did you enjoy the session? If there's something else you like us to do. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. I see some saying it's a time well spent. Happy to be here. Thank you, everyone. And don't forget to follow us on all social media handles. Have a very good afternoon. Thank you very much, Paul E. Thanks to the other senior management staff that joined. Thanks, Ayodeji, and of course, the rest of the Action Microfinance team. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.